Bonkers. Okay, I'm so fucking bored. I have nobody else to talk
Uh,
to. Hi.
I just went on Twitter and I saw is Yonder Dev like dead?
I don't know.
Like,
What happened?
okay, so you know Yandere Simulator, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you know the developer, he's been having like shit against him, right?
Wait, what?
Like, did you know that like Yandere Dev is not like, from what I've been hearing, like the best person ever?
Oh.
Oh, okay, then you're like new to this. I heard he's dead. Like, is he
What?
actually dead?
I'm not sure. Can you send the link to wait, hold
Alright, let me
on.
see.
Other people are going. Uh, Michael thinks he's funny.
Yeah, he is.
You think you funny.
I'm crap stain.
Bruh. Bruh, Great, did you just like went in the stream without the
He
profile
didn't
picture?
save it this
No,
time.
like, did you
I was
have it
actually
like
about to go off.
this?
I was about to go off.
Bruh. Yeah, I'm pretty good at knowing. Yeah, but
I was about to
how's
go
it been,
off.
Michael, after the whole thing with
Oh my gosh,
Haku
seriously.
and that V?
What?
No, what is it? How's it been? How's it been? How's it been?
I've been fine.
Oh,
Hello,
Hi.
Lee.
well, uh, well,
Hello,
good
Lee.
news is I'm not friends with V and like Taku. They both hate me.
I know.
No, Taku and Connor hate me. I don't think V cares about me.
Lee.
Huh?
Pepper was telling me something.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up.
Okay,
So,
so
Lee,
basically, can you send a link to the actual live stream that is happening? So somebody send a link to Gary fan.
Hey, Sky,
Yeah.
can you link me your channel? Because I want to subscribe to you real quick.
yeah.
It only has 14 subscribers, so this is my first video actually.
Well, send me the link
Okay.
in the private chat.
In the private chat?
Yeah.
Well, nobody's really watching, so I guess it's good.
Wait, this is being
That's good.
lived? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Where?
it's StreamYard. Of course it's live.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to make it live. I don't. My YouTube channel is dead. So.
Anyways, who's that Lugia boy person? Like,
Oh my
what did he do?
god.
I
You should be
banned
bonkers.
I banned him from the chat on the stream.
Okay.
It should be bonkers. Sorry.
Bruh.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send you my link to my channel.
Where's this being streamed at?
Wait, how do I type
Her her YouTube channel.
Ooh.
StreamYard? StreamYard. Oh my goodness, I keep on thinking Michael is actually Dan Stein. Oh my gosh. Somebody's watching. Who's watching?
Who's watching? Oh my god,
Bro,
someone's
who
watching.
is this man? Wait, I think I know what your
Hi,
channel is
whoever's
called. I
watching.
think it's like Kenya's World.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, okay. Kenya's World.
Press.
Okay, 14 subscribers. Check
It's so
that out.
about the girl, and it makes my hands twirl.
Found it. Found it. Subscribed.
Oh my goodness.
Enough.
Bonkers.
I may have to go soon. Just maybe. I don't know.
It's fine.
Oh wait, who's
It's
watching?
fine.
I can't
I
see
am-
who's commenting. Wait.
Russian roulette.
Russian roulette.
Sky, look at my name.
Oh no.
Punching bag.
What?
You're Kenya's World.
Well, yeah. Well, that's my YouTube name. That's based off of my favorite anime character.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness! Oh yeah. You can join Halo Fan if you want. I
Right, let me put the channel in the private chat. Boy. It's the link to the server, to the stream. Oh my god. And whatever.
Oh my goodness. It's something about.
I'm back.
Eat.
Okay.
Tennis. Okay, I should shut up.
Tennis.
Okay, I do
Tennis.
something. And it's very, very old. And I showed the lead. And I think I might record it.
What are you
The
saying?
ending part.
It's a language you must not speak of.
Tennis.
Whoever wants to get
Tennis.
on, you
What-
guys can get on.
What language is it?
It's called
Tennis.
dumbass.
I sent you guys the link in the
Dumbass
group chat. I
language.
don't know why y'all didn't join. Okay, so there's one person viewing now. What in the world? Pen is.
Tennis.
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 Tennis. Vajiji.
Something about you, girl. It makes my head wanna.
Hey Lee, look at my name.
Okay.
Oh my.
Send me Dan.
Send them the
Okay, hold up.
pics.
I can't read.
Send me
Sky, read it for her.
Send me.
dumb pics. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god. I will gladly. I'm kidding.
Bruh.
I'm
What?
Lee, why?
I'm making fun of him. Clearly
Oh,
making
send
fun
me
of
dick
him.
pic.
Okay, so let's talk about what. Okay, somebody send this stream to them because we're about to talk about. Oh, here's Halo Fan.
This is
Hey,
my
Halo
third
fan.
stream.
What's
Halo fan.
up?
Okay.
My third time joining a stream. Yay.
Same here.
Somebody
Well,
send the
semi.
stream
This
link
is like
to
the
the
200th
chat.
time.
I don't really-
Sorry, guys.
I wonder if Sean can join StreamYard.
Like a snake. Like a snake. Okay, everybody. Okay, so what should we talk about? I'm sorry, this is my first stream.
Talk
No, he's
about my
Sean mentioned Dan. It's weird, but whatever.
Let's talk about how they got the death thing from how they thought I died. Let's talk about that.
Wait, they thought you died?
Yeah.
I tweeted that, but like
I
she was
totally
dead
thought
until I
Tricky
realized, oh
died
shit,
over a
she's
fart
not
joke
dead.
because I'm crap stained.
But let's just like, why? What?
Is no one gonna react to that?
talk to. Okay, the person who told them, I don't talk to that person
You're
anymore.
just a hater.
So when they told me that.
Oh, and
this
by
is
the
good
way,
day,
Lee,
good time-
I challenged you to tic-tac-toe again.
No!
You're gonna have to do it.
No!
Bruh.
You gotta do it on the second channel.
You mean the crazy
Tell
cups thing?
everyone watching how it went the last time.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
There's
Yeah,
not really
okay,
anybody
yeah,
No,
watching.
you made a
right
video
now.
about it. You made a
Tell
video
us,
about
woman.
it.
Wait, how do I change my profile pic?
Come on, don't be
Tell
a
us, I say.
sore loser.
Fuck you, Michael. Just fuck you.
Tell us, I say.
Right back at you.
Okay, so basically, the person that
But
they
hey,
got
you agreed to
freaking.
it, so you're gonna have to do it.
Oh my god. Stop
Maybe
talking
you-
about it.
Hey, maybe this will be your chance to redeem yourself. Okay,
No, I'm gonna fail
maybe
again.
you can finally get revenge after losing so bad last time.
And this is
What if you
why.
guys played a Jackbox? That would be so dope.
This is why.
Oh, and by the way, Sky,
Yeah,
Sky,
yeah.
is anybody there?
Yes, I'm right here. I said yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What?
Halo fan?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Can
Hello.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Sky,
Yes.
can you hear
Yes.
me?
It's just Michael who can't hear me.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back.
Game.
By the way, you know who was streaming? I was on. I was on previously. I was on Sky. Not Sly stream. He's a pretty sure dude. Sly is a pretty sure dude.
Lie.
Huh?
No, what is it? My boyfriend told me not to trust him.
Why?
Whoa. He hanged out with him before. From what I
Oh.
heard, he's like not good.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's an epic gamer moment.
I mean, well, we're not just me and him were in a chat.
Well, no,
Leon
not
was also
an epic
there.
gamer moment.
Can I continue?
What? Yeah.
So I said, can I continue?
Okay, so
We're letting you.
sorry guys, this is like I don't know what to talk about.
I don't really know.
Okay, you know what? Okay, basically, let's talk about me. Let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about one-sided
Wait,
relationships.
two people watching this chat anyway. So
Fukulen, good ship.
Let's talk about one-sided relationships. Okay. So
oh wait, well, on chat.
Sly isn't in here.
Wait, he's in the
Yeah.
chat.
He said, "What's up,
No.
Shasha, Halo fan,
No.
Sky, and Sly."
No.
Sasha is Sky, and Sky is me. I just have my name as Sasha because growing up, a Bratz doll's name was Sasha, and she was my favorite character.
Bro, I used to have Bratz dolls back when I lived in California.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you guys a link to Sly's channel because he's live streaming call. So
Well, it turns out
Wait,
that
somebody
Ken
invite
has
them
been
to my
cheating me with
channel.
the
Everybody,
Bratz doll.
somebody should send a invite to my stream, and then we should just
I
make
tried,
drama.
it failed.
oh, to your stream. Okay, you want to do that?
I
Oh
can't
wait,
do it because
But then I was
they'll
never
kick
sent
me
oh
out of
wait,
the
no wait,
stream.
no wait, no wait, no wait. I don't. Oh wait, I don't have Sly on Discord.
Why?
I never really asked him on the.
Wait, somebody.
Well, I'm never gonna because he's the Frank. I don't have him on Discord.
He's the person who basically. I don't know. Just a lot of people. Oh! I don't know. A lot of people are just bonkers today. Let's talk about the fruitcake. What in the world?
Fruitcake
Is
must
something
be
wrong with
burned.
Dan? Because he was over there acting fruity.
My favorite for pizza is
Wait. Okay. So then should I go ask Tricky if he Hold on.
Okay,
my favorite
actually,
flavor for cake
He
is
can
so
invite me to my. But
actually,
should I?
you can use my super.
I'm gonna play with my piano out of boredom.
What in the world? This is a Christian server. This is gonna be. Hello? Is anybody there?
Okay, so I got his silver thing. And let me go on my iPad here. And yeah. Okay.
Is Michael joining back?
Let me go to my Discord. And let me.
This is my first stream. I should. No, I shouldn't. Wait, should I?
Oh yeah, that's it.
What's up,
Okay.
gamers?
Oh my goodness, this is actually Michael. Oh, let's just pretend
Send
that
me them where them pics a yuck.
Nice.
Where them pics a yuck.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What?
Show me your ass.
That's actually. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Fucking piano's dirty.
Show me your ass. Child porn.
Show me your dick.
Okay, I'm just gonna send it out.
Oh, bye, Lee.
Thing. Okay.
Bye, Lee.
Child porn.
What the f-
Child porn.
Oh my goodness! I'm there on my stream, bro. My hair looks like a mess. My legs hurt because I went to volleyball practice a few days ago. So,
I bet it does because I'm crap stained.
did you guys see his thing? Like
Wait,
his
what?
stream where the stream where it was basically he had that pop bottle and he was like sucking on it and he's like, "That's you to me." I was like, "Ugh." Anybody else seen that?
That's
Nope.
you to me, Sky, because I'm crap stained.
Exactly. That's disgusting. I threw up in my mouth.
LOL. But hey, I lost my grandpappy. Therefore, I can be an asshole, and you can't call me out for it. What's your?
Oh. Nice.
Derp. Derp.
Boy.
Derp.
Wait, where's
I don't know what that is because I'm crap stained. Can anyone hear me? I crap
Yes.
stained.
Nice.
Who's playing with that? Is that you, Michael?
No.
No, it's me.
Oh, what is it?
It's a piano.
Yeah, it is very simple.
I can actually play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on a piano. So let's talk about the fact that he was being disrespectful. If he was if I was his child, no, if I was his mother, I would be no questions asked.
What?
Because that is so disrespectful. That is disrespectful. How we were talking and he kept on saying this. Hold on, I'll show you.
Boy.
Keep on doing this. I would have beat his
Bruh.
ass.
I almost saw your face, Sky, because I'm crap stained.
Bro,
You
this
already
is
see
cool.
what I look like, Michael.
Yeah, I know.
Bro. Yeah,
But
I
I'm
know
crap
too.
stained.
Or you
It
press
would,
stay.
but okay. So basically, they tried. So I don't. Okay. So I had a friend this named Brooklyn. I don't talk to her anymore, and she told supposedly, allegedly, Dan said that she went up to them and said that he told her that she died. That I died.
Why did she say this?
I don't know.
Well, goodbye, everyone. I'm Crap Stain.
Why is everybody leaving? Everybody's leaving me.
I am literally staying here.
Okay, good. Because I have nobody else to talk to. And I'm
No
not
one
like
hear this
the
very
people who
cool
be
thing
like.
I have on my piano? Shit.
Oh.
Fucking liar.
Okay, so basically, yeah.
My phone's disgusting.
No.
My piano's disgusting. Ew.
Ooh. Oh, then.
Bruh, it couldn't work. Finally.
I wanna swing from the chandelier. Yeah, that's terrible.
Fucking ghost.
I dare somebody. I dare somebody to raid my live stream. I dare it. I
Come
dare
on.
that person.
Raid the server, come on.
I don't even. Whew.
Someone better be friends with me.
Somebody should invite them to see, and then we should just all like. I should just go off on them. Actually, I should invite Sonic to see fucking ass because you were fucking. Ooh. Ooh,
I
want
think I have Sonic Boy on
I think I have him
Discord.
too.
Bro, let's
I'm
gamer.
not sure. He said he want to talk to me. Okay, little boy, let's talk. He said he want to talk to me.
But he's 11 years old.
I know he's not even supposed to be on here.
I know, right? I'm with. Bro.
We should go ban him. We should do that. Report him. We should report him.
Oh, right. He said a K. He said a K. Finally. Come on.
Come on, let's talk.
Alright, let's do it, gamers. I hate how words in that server. I like how no one in the server, in my own server, is like active. No, except that aren't even online for.
Yeah, I'm online. I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay, I'm right here.
Wait. Ooh.
Wait, is he joining?
Wait, is he actually in here?
No.
Damn, man. No, I tried getting retro zombies a fucking. Did he add me to us in a group with?
Oh my gosh, they're joining. What the fuck? What in the world? They're gonna join my shit and fucking rate it. What the fuck? What in the hell? What in the hell, Pepper? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking beat your ass!
What the fuck, Pepper? Pepper, what the fuck? Pepper. Sayo motherfucking ass could fucking leave me. What the fuck? Pepper. The fuck? Who's watching this? I don't know who's watching this, so hi. It says just one person is watching this. Hello. What? Whoa. So yeah. Oh my goodness, this is my live stream. Ooh. If y'all motherfuckers don't got a problem with it, I'm cool with it. Okay? Okay. Y'all motherfuckers. Mm. Boy, you don't even have to motherfucking join. Like, I bet this is not for you to join, honey. Hi. Oh, do you want to join? Here, I'll send you the link. There you go. That's the link to it. I'm sorry. Boy, you don't even have to motherfucking join. No. Boy, bye. That's the thing. But whatever. Halo invited me. Hi.
Hello.
Sorry. Okay, so I think I think this stream might be a stream where I question everybody's experience with Dan. Okay?
Okay.
So how was your first experience and last experience with Dan was?
My first experience with Dan was that, even though I don't like his YouTube videos, my first experience with him was that I liked him as a person, but when I got to know about him more, that's when I started regret ever chatting with him in the first place. And I was pretty much done with him when in his server he downright accepted the fact that there was this one user by the name of Lexia who encouraged people to go harass Slumber to the point where her YouTube channel would be taken down.
Oh. Okay. What is your thoughts on that?
I don't condone any of that stuff that he did at all, nor do I even tolerate it at all.
Okay. If you had the chance to talk to him, what would you say to him?
I would go ahead and and ask him what is wrong with you, and go down the bullet points of all the bad things that he did. But I know that he is going to go ahead and deny that what he did and act like what he did wasn't bad.
Okay.
One
Okay.
time when I
So
did actually, one time back in late June, like June 28th or something, I got into a call and he decided to share a personal DM with everybody in his server, with me asking him what was wrong with him.
okay. So who is this Lexia girl?
She's this one Discord user that I all of a sudden started seeing in Dan's server. She started literally sending links and telling people in his server to go dislike, bomb, or flag the video down, whatever video he sent in the server.
What are your thoughts on her?
I think that she's an absolute jerk. I cannot believe that she actually thinks that telling people to go harass somebody that she doesn't like is actually acceptable. And you know, I think that directly saying, "Hey guys, go harass this person" to the point where her YouTube channel would be taken down is just unacceptable.
Okay. How What are your thoughts on the screenshot where he says that he likes her?
I actually find that to be pretty funny if I'm being honest with you. When I saw that, I was all like, "Wow, a cyberbully being in love with a cyberbully, a match made in heaven."
Okay. Have you seen her face before?
No, but I have seen her profile pic.
Are you guys sure it's a girl? Because it could be a troll account.
I'm not sure. I mean, the username is literally called Lexia, and the profile pic is Amy from Sonic, and but in case if it is it ends up being a guy, then I'm going to go ahead and say this: I take back all of what I said about her being a her, and that he is a he.
Okay. What is your thoughts on if Lexia is a boy? What are your thoughts on Dan dating a guy? Sorry.
I have a feeling that Dan is going to scream at the top of his lungs when he figures out that Lexia is actually a guy.
Okay. How? What other situations have you been in with Dan, or is that's just it?
There have been a lot of other situations, like when I made my first commentary on Dan, he started getting on to me for saying that he's spiteful a lot in the video, to the point where Dan actually made a parody of me, where he decided to use this picture of Jerry because I used Jerry in my commentary video about him, and Dan decided to go all like, "You're spiteful" a lot, in what does not sound like my voice at all. And after my second commentary on him, he decided to stopped using that. But that was until he started doing it one time again, once, and then in August, when Dan decided to go ahead and try to commit suicide by jumping out of his window, I lost respect in him, and yeah. And there's also the time when Dan got into an argument with Tricky about what he thinks is better or worse, the MLP movie or the Emoji movie. Yeah, that's when I lost respect in Dan again, and we decided to go our separate ways until back in March when it happened again, and I lost count after that.
Okay. So what okay, how do I put this? What are your thoughts on him being racist?
I think that it's I think that it's pretty bad, to be honest, because Dan thinks. Here's the thing about Dan. He thinks that if you say the N word, that doesn't mean you're racist. Dan, you do realize that if a black person ends up hearing that word, they could get offended, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I get very offended.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he said those things just to irritate people or make a joke out of it, it's not funny.
Yeah.
So I was his ex-girlfriend. I'm his
And
ex-girlfriend. I'm his
I and I also heard that Dan and also I heard that Dan decided to ask you for nudes. Like Dan, it doesn't matter if you're also underage, possessing those kinds of images can get you into serious trouble.
Yup.
And I also heard that you've been doing the same thing to Lee, Mystical Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just. I just need to talk to like everybody who had like a bad experience with the end. Like, there's so many people. Like,
Yeah. I definitely had a bad experience with Dan. I didn't expect to have this much of a bad experience with Dan. Like, there are already 2 users that I did not have a good experience with at all. One of them I'm not going to name in this video because he's probably watching this video and he'll probably make a video about it if I do. And also Cian Banham, 2017 was a good year for me, but the worst thing that happened in that year was honestly putting up with him, in all honesty. After going through those 2 users, I thought that Dan Stein would be tolerable to deal with, but no, he's actually like what everybody has been saying about him in real life. Like all the things that people have talked about with him, like the grudges that he has against other YouTubers, other things like say threatening suicide if something doesn't go his way, and the list just goes on. And yeah, he's like that in real life. Whenever
wait,
something
what?
doesn't
He's
go
what?
his way. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's like this in real life. He threatens to commit suicide if something doesn't go his way.
That's where him and his brother gets it from, to be honest. Dan is a spoiled brat. He is a spoiled kid. He is the oldest out of 2 kids. Him and his brother. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just he lives in Florida, so let's just say certain type of people who are living in Florida are rich. Okay, let's just say that. Let's say that. So basically, he's those type of people. So if this person does not have money, this person does not and lives in what's it called? Well,
So,
Florida. That doesn't mean that. What? Sorry. You can
like
go.
when Dan isn't like this, like holding a grudge against other YouTubers or committing threatening to commit suicide if something doesn't go his way, he can actually be a chill guy to talk to. But when you make him angry, that's when he shows his true colors.
Yes. Basically, when the part I can't screen share because I'm not on a computer, and I don't have a computer yet. So basically, when I think a live stream, I forgot what it was called. Forgot what live stream it was, but it was very, very, very. I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about in terms of that live stream. I think that you're talking about the live stream that Spyro made, where Dan literally went crazy when people were trying to talk to him, to the point where he threatened that he would jump off the balcony of his house, where the stairs are. Sky?
Oh fuck. Shit. God damn it. Okay. So basically okay, he's back. Wait, is he? Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I thought that something happened, so I decided to leave.
Oh. So what did you say?
What I was I actually forgot.
I don't. Okay.
And also Dan, I'm just gonna I just need to say this right now. When you're not angered or holding a grudge against somebody, you can be a cool guy to talk to, but when you're angry, you just become intolerable to deal with. And the fact that you literally bullied Tricky in that stream last night and lied about bullying him, and also going so far to lead him to committing suicide is just disgusting to me. That's why I blocked you.
Yeah, that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's very sad.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this right now, dude. Tricky didn't do anything bad to you at all. Like, he was the only one who actually had faith in you before you did that. But when you actually went through with what you did last night, he lost faith in you for very good reason, because of the fact that you guys I heard that you Dan, you didn't let Tricky talk because you kept on muting him and also taking away his moderator thing for no reason. And your
Okay.
friends kept on calling him stuff and all
Okay.
of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna add Michael in here. I'm gonna ask him a few questions also, okay?
Okay.
Michael, just look at your name. Don't look at your name. Okay.
I know. I
So
saw it. Ask me what you wanted
Okay.
to ask me.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask the same questions that I asked Sean here. So how were your first and last experience with Dan was?
Well, it goes back a long way. I think back in the beginning of 2019. I first found out about Dan when he made a video called Wolfie Chew is the worst. The video was pretty bad. It was like extremely shitty. So I told Dan, like, hey, I'm gonna respond to this. Is that okay with you? He said he was okay with it as long as I wasn't an asshole. So I didn't act like an asshole. And once I uploaded it, I told my fans, hey, this guy doesn't really seem like he's that experienced with the commentary thing. Can you like give him some tips, help him improve? And for the most part, my fans didn't even go to his video, especially plus my fan base wasn't even that big at the time. But despite that, because one person who I didn't even know existed attacked him on that video, he claimed that I deliberately sent my fans to harass him when I did no such thing.
Okay, do you still have that video up?
No, every video that I made on him, I unlisted because I don't want to give him attention. Because my fan base is much larger than his now, so I don't want my fans to go and see him because I know that's what he wants.
Okay. So
And
What was
also,
your last-
one last thing to bring up about Dan. You are terrible at indicating whether something is a joke or not. Like, how is people supposed to
Oh, sorry.
know that? How is people supposed to know that what you did in that call was supposed to be a joke? Like, you don't indicate jokes very well. Anyways, continue.
Okay. So Michael, how was your last experience with Dan?
Well, you mean like last overall?
Yeah.
Well, there's not really any last experience with him because I mean the situation is still going.
Oh, that's true. But okay, what was your worst experience with him?
My worst experience with him was when Pepper backstabbed me.
Okay. Okay.
Which he better be sorry for, by the way. But my worst the reason I say that was my worst experience with him is because like Pepper, not only did Pepper backstab me, but he got tons of people to believe Dan's bullshit. And Tricky himself, even because of Pepper, Tricky came to the conclusion that I was setting him up the whole time, and I had no idea what he was talking about. I tried to reach out to Tricky and tell him what really happened, but nothing worked until, well, he came back.
Yeah.
So how?
It's why I was very. It's why I didn't like Pepper anymore.
Okay.
It was back when he was still known as Ilo Milo.
Okay. So okay. So how? Okay, I'm gonna add Pepper in here, but I'm gonna mute some of you guys. Okay. So
Okay.
how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about this Lexia person? Or whoever?
It
I
seems
I
suspicious.
feel like that Lexia person is an absolute jerk.
She's just as bad as Dan.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that she's a spy. I'm getting the vibe that she's a spy. Not like an actual like fan of Dan.
Okay. So how? Okay. How did you guys meet? No, you guys do to it. Okay, Pepper. How did you meet Dan?
Okay. I made a video on Dan. And I saw that he apparently gotten like 200 subscribers, and he's doing a stream where he's watching every single video, a stream where he watches every single video made on him. And then I saw the part with me, and then I was talking to him about it, and like we became really good friends after that. That's kind of why I met him. I met him on Discord, and that's why I met Lee. And that's why I now know who Michael is. Like, I didn't know who he was, nor did I care who he was.
Okay, you two better not start fighting in here.
Okay,
Okay.
Sky. No. We don't do that.
Okay, good.
Why did you think we were gonna do that?
Cause that's how some people are. They get mad and then they start fighting.
Well, don't. Never mind.
Okay.
I
Hey!
gave no indication that I was gonna start arguing with him.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
God damn.
What?
Anyways, what was your worst experience with Dan, Pepper?
He asked me for nudes. And then he showed me how to masturbate. Which is fucking creepy.
What the fuck?
What was it? When Doodletons made a video on me, the day he did it, it was uploaded, no, I think the next hour after she uploaded it, she started drawing porn of her in front of me, and it was fucking creepy.
What the
Oh.
That's
Bro.
why I don't want to remember the video. That's why I don't want to remember that time when like Doodle made a video on me, because it just brings up bad memories.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So, what do you guys think that what okay. If Dan quit YouTube, what do you think what would do better with the commentary community?
I think that things would be a lot more peaceful in the commentary community if Dan left.
Yeah.
It would be good for the world. If the fucking scum that was Dan Stein was just
No, what if he lost all internet access?
that's not enough. He needs prison time. Like legit.
Oh, hell
prison.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Like all the bad things that he did alone are enough to put him in prison, and it doesn't matter if he's 16 or not. Asking people for nudes and cyberbullying someone are illegal.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, and
how?
hold on a second. And Dan, if you're watching this, with all the offenses you have committed and like the penalties for that, you are going to have a very interesting time trying to get around in prison. I want to see that now. Continue.
He'd probably have life in prison.
Technically, it will. I don't know.
I looked. Believe me, I looked.
Okay.
I looked this up. The law does not go easier on children when it comes to child pornography charges.
That's what he said earlier. Okay. Anyways, so basically, I forgot. Oh, so basically, like every time when when we were dating, every time when I would go outside and it was just like it's still quarantine, he would yell at me because I'm outside.
What if Dan got in white room torture?
Like if Dan's parents actually cared about his well-being, then he would not be allowed to be on any of his electronics for like a year or something.
I would argue that they're like literal sort of people, but that's just proving nah.
They're horrible parents. That's what they are.
They are.
They don't pay attention to him. They don't pay attention to him.
Nor
They're
do they
neglectful.
even nor did they even care about what he's doing, if it's bad or not.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't.
I mean, if we can go as far as like just Dan getting prison time, I mean, I guess his parents would also get prison time for neglect.
I'm not sure. To be honest, I think that he should be sent to life. But you see, if people, he's that one time when he yelled at me on the live stream, he said, "My life is you." He said, what did he say? He said something about his channel was already ruined, but and then he said it already is. But do you want to make it worse? So,
How did you
Dan,
make it worse? How did
he
you
said
make it worse?
I would make it worse.
Dan, if you didn't want your channel to be ruined, maybe you shouldn't have done any of the things that you did.
Just make an apology. Just make an apology
Yeah.
where that actually seems
Wait,
true.
If it's bad.
I forgot. Dan's probably going to come in with his excuse of, "Oh, you're probably not going to forgive it anyways because of the fact that you guys disliked my apology video." Even though the reason why they disliked Dan's apology video in the first place was because he made excuses about him asking for nudes from Sky, saying that it's from a month ago, even though dates don't excuse what you did, Dan Stein. You still asked for nudes.
I mean, to be honest, it won't really matter. I don't know about you guys, but it won't really matter to me whether or not he makes a genuine apology, because after what he's done, he can take his apologies and everything else and sit on them, because to me, that's what they're worth.
Remember that thing where that screenshot where he says he sent middle finger emoji and then he says shoves it up your ass and kills and then kills you. What the
Bruh.
fuck? What is that? Can somebody explain to me what that is? Should we invite him? We should invite him and ask him these questions.
Also,
If
like,
he says
apparently when I...
No, if you invite him, you might lose your temper, Sky.
no, I won't.
Because I saw what he did in that I saw what he did in live stream earlier. He was constantly narcissistic in that stream. Like he was constantly going dancing along and stuff, and also using his hand as if it was somebody's mouth constantly, and
No!
that
Stop,
was
Michael! You
just
do that every time.
What? No. What?
You said I'm gonna head out.
like Dan Dan was narcissistic earlier in Sly's stream. Like he was it feels like as if he was trying to make people angry because he has grudges against people.
What? Sky, I gotta get going.
Why?
I just do.
But, oh my
What?
goodness.
What's wrong? Why are you angry?
Because I'm angry.
Also, for some weird reason, when I joined the stream, I heard, like, that's why I didn't like Pepper anymore. What was that anyway?
Asking me what my worst experience with Dan was.
Every time.
The fucking rating thing. No, what
Wait,
is
who's
it?
watching this?
Taco V and like Connor just don't care if you're like 5 years old. They're just gonna tell you to fuck you. Or something like that. They're gonna like hold grudges when it's like some sort of 5-year-old. They're so fucking petty.
See.
Well, hey, I only told her because she asked.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, are you guys friends now?
To an extent.
Oh, that's a long pause.
I said to an extent.
I
But you
guess,
guys really long. You guys had a long ass pause.
What do you mean?
When I said, "Are you guys friends now?" Like you guys both didn't say nothing until you said to an extent.
I guess they're just thinking, like, I guess, to an extent.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry that I'm boring.
What is it? Umbris told me about, like, Taku and Connor and, like, V and how, like, they're basically, like, pressuring her just to, like, find out her true gender identity. They're so fucking toxic.
I saw little snippets about like the drama that you and her were having with them.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking Taku and Connor are just toxic. Don't hang out with them.
Wait, who
are those people?
It's best if you don't know, Sky.
Yeah.
I have them blocked for a reason.
I have them blocked too for a reason. No, they had me blocked for like a while until like they unblocked me. No, except for Taku. Oh, fuck you for literally telling you. Oh, just because you've been abused doesn't mean you don't understand like that much about it. Oh God. Like actually stupid. No, what is it?
But
They like.
I wouldn't get mad.
And do you want to know what else Dan Stein did that was constantly anger-inducing earlier? He kept on saying that Teen Titans Go to the movies meme. It's my movie, my superhero movie is
Superhero.
that
Yeah.
song.
It's all about me. Yeah, it's all about me.
Everybody's name is about to get changed.
No, what is it? Michael, did you know that V's a groomer? Who was like accused of grooming and transphobia?
I don't know how factual it is. I know he admitted to some of it, but I heard about like the situation of him being one.
Yeah. I'm on like the victim side, like Jesus. No, he said that like Joni never had evidence yet like she had an entire document like saying everything. God.
Papa.
I
Sorry.
don't hang out with them anymore.
You guys know? Oh, okay, let me invite Spyro in here. Okay,
Hey.
Spyro, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, what was your first experience of meeting Dan?
My first experience of meeting Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll explain what happened. All right. So I met Dan through
I
the
can't hear you.
Oh, he can't hear me. Shit. He might have to leave and come back because StreamYard's been doing that. But what happened? Like how I met Dan is that I met him through Sly because Sly was Dan was live streaming and it was linked in Sage's server, so I hopped on and watched it.
Spyro.
You're gonna have to tell Michael to leave and come back.
Michael, you're
You're
gonna
gonna
have to leave.
and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why StreamYard does that, but I joined. I watched that stream. He was like corrupting Superman. I forget what he was. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. It was Superman 64 or something. So I don't remember. But that's how I met him, and I immediately didn't have no issues with him. But apparently, from what I saw, he would legitimately ban anybody. He would ban anybody that didn't like him. Which I saw that I don't remember. It's all fuzzy to me, and you can't even like go back to the stream because I think he deleted it. Oh wait, no, it was the 300. Oh, I remember now. It was the 300 subscriber special where he was showing
Oh
gore.
yeah.
Yeah, he showed gore on the live stream, which I
remember that.
Yeah, where I immediately did not like that, and I said the comment got deleted and the stream's gone, but I said you shouldn't be posting gore on here. That's gonna get your shit flagged, and my comment got removed from it, and eventually people started mass flagging the stream because of the amount of gore that was being shown, and I eventually later I had no further contact with him after that. And then I found out that Sly was streaming. I don't remember the time frame, but it was I think a few months later or a few weeks later, something like that. I don't remember. Sly was streaming and Dan was there, and I had asked to get on to debate Sly about something, and Dan apparently had kicked me out of the chat because he was the host. And then I eventually did get back on, and from there we had a chat with Dan about what he was doing. And I distinctly remember him saying, I don't want to say that I'm sorry because it'll make people think that I'm a pussy. And it'll make my haters win. And from that point onward, I did my best to try and help him. And me and him were actually cool for a while. It was until when I found out some of the shit that he did, I didn't want to be associated with him. Because I'm being honest, I don't want to associate with myself of somebody who has had such a rocky history, especially the shit now. I don't want to associate myself with somebody like that.
Definitely a
Okay,
wise
so
decision.
what was your worst experience with Dan?
My worst experience. Oh, there's too many to count. There's
Okay,
way
well,
too many. The worst one I would say is when. Hang on, I'm taking a drink. The worst one I would say is the reality stream that I did that is now gone, where he joined in and tried saying that I was an SJW for not wanting to say the N word. I don't know how that makes me an SJW.
what?
Yeah, apparently I'm an SJW because I don't want to be racist, guys. I don't know how that makes me one.
It's okay.
And
That just makes me question everybody.
And furthermore, on that stream, he tried saying some shit that. Fuck, what was it that he said? I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, he eventually some people, Kratos got on, and then Mr. Bitter, and Dan was saying like, "I want to go to bed. It's 11." When I know that,
Oh, that one.
when I know that's a fucking lie. The dude was wanting to talk to me and others, and the group chats that he's made at like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. So that's a blank lie. You don't go to bed
and
at
do
11.
you want to know what makes it? Do you want to know what makes that even more untrue? I was actually in a call with Dan one time. We were discussing about art pieces and stuff. I was drawing stuff and all of that. And he was up by 1 a.m. So yeah, that was completely untrue. So he actually lied there. So continue, Spyro.
And then once Kratos and Mr. Bitter got on, he started to freak the fuck out, leading up to the legendary moment that is now known as "I'm gonna fucking do it" meme.
I know
Where
it's
he
bad to laugh,
Yeah.
but it's
where
funny.
where he was asked medical records about the suicide attempts, to which I'm still waiting for. He went ahead. This is it's not up anymore because I fucking took it down because I didn't want to be associated with that shit anymore. But I remember it distinctly. I remember the moment vividly. He got up, took his headset off, screamed, "I'm gonna fucking do it," walked away, turned on his lights, walked back, turned his laptop conveniently to where we wouldn't be able to see him, and right before I kicked him out, I saw him look right back at the laptop. And
So did I.
yeah, I saw him look right back at the laptop, and he did not. And I saw him go raise his leg to go over. He realized he got kicked out, and I saw him quickly run back in, and then he left.
Bruh.
I just gotta ask this question right now. How old is Dan Stein?
16.
16 years
He's
old, but
16,
So
but he does
I know that, but is that actually true? Because for someone his age, he does not act like it. Like
exactly.
if I believe that someone like Pepper was older more than actually Dan was older than someone than 10 years old any day over Dan, because he does not act like he's either 16, 15, or 14. He acts like he's 10 or 11.
I'm pretty flattered, I guess. No, I think I met you, Sean, when I was
His
like
voice
11.
doesn't reflect it. His voice doesn't
Exactly.
reflect it either.
He's to me, he sounds like Steven Universe.
Oh, that comparison's been
He
made a lot of
sounds
times.
more like a 9-year-old than a 16-year-old.
Exactly.
Like in Sly's stream alone, he acted very he acted very narcissistically alone.
Hey Sky, guess what?
What?
Apparently, I just got sent a screenshot. Dan's gonna flag this shit down.
Mine?
Yeah, I just got sent the screenshot.
Hey,
He does that to Hey, Sky, don't
He
worry.
does
I'm going
say
to.
that. It's not even about him.
Sky,
All the thing says is bonkers. That's it.
hey, Sky,
But if he
don't
was,
worry. He
yeah.
does that to all the streams, and it doesn't work.
Well then, if he wants to join the stream, come on, let him in. Let him in.
Oh,
Hold
he's
on,
gonna.
I have
He's
something
gonna.
to say to that.
Go ahead.
Dan,
Sure.
how about you stop pulling the Susie Lou all the damn time? And just trying to take down any fucking stream that talks about you. Like, do you realize the more shit you do to people, the worse it makes you look? And the more shit people have on you. The more stupid shit you do, the more people are going to talk about it.
Pulling
How
a
has that
fucking
not
Susie
gone
Lou on
across your
us.
mind yet?
Who's
You
that?
keep on doing stupid shit, the more people are going to get on you about it. They're not just going to let you have a 3 pass. That's not how the fuck life works. And saying sorry does fucking prove that you're a man. It proves that you can admit when you're wrong instead of being swept up by your ego and acting like everyone's against you. Just fucking stop already. You keep doing this, less people are going to want to associate with you. And I'm being bluntly honest, brutally honest. I'm not sugarcoating any fucking thing. Just, God.
Yeah, I don't understand why he flags stuff. I don't understand it. He says it's cyberbullying.
I have
It's
no
not.
idea.
It's not even
Hell, the
cyberbullying.
meme that guy, the meme reposter, he does that. He makes those videos for shits and giggles. He's even said, "I don't hate Dan as a person, but I don't like what he's doing."
Hey, you know why he's doing it. He does it because he can't handle this shit.
Here's
Exactly.
the thing about Dan.
Yeah.
If
Hey
he-
Dan. Have you ever heard of the phrase? If the heat gets too strong, leave the kitchen.
Dan, let me tell you something. This comes from someone who has a mom who's extremely fucking honest to me, brutal sometimes, but I know she's like that to me because she wants me to better myself. You clearly can't fucking see that message. You clearly can't see it. You clearly want to be stuck in your own little bubble that says that you're right 100% of the time. And anyone that says anything against you is just a hypocrite or a bully and shit.
Or an SJW.
Exactly. When in reality is, if you didn't do stupid shit, if you didn't do any of the stuff that you've done, no one would have been on your ass. You made those decisions, and now it's up to you to try to fix it instead of doing whatever you're doing, which is making the situation worse.
Exactly.
Boy.
God.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, but I've been holding that back for a long fucking time.
And
God.
and I have tried ending this shit with him. I've tried so many times to get in contact with this dude. But every time I try to make peace with him, he talks shit about me behind my fucking back. And then I find out he's raiding my shit. So what do you guys do people think I'm just going to sit there and let that happen? No, dude. He is making active attempts to try and delete my fucking YouTube channel.
He also seems to not let anybody finish or explain themselves. Like in Sly's stream a little bit ago, like during the entire stream, all he did was interrupt everybody constantly and act narcissistic.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
already know Cherry Pepsi.
And he was acting. Like, did y'all see how he was acting? The motherfucker is going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not helping his case. It's not acting like that on stream and writing something. What the fuck did he write on his head? I don't know, but he wrote something on his head. That's not helping your case at all. All that does, Dan, is prove everything that we have said about you. It proves it. It proves that you're fucked up. It proves that you can't take the heat. It proves that Literally everything. Everything I've made. Every fucking point. Everything.
And by the way, doing that whole thing with your hand whenever somebody tries to talk to you shows that you're not actually 16. At least it shows that you're not acting like you're 16.
Dan.
Okay, so something I want to add onto this is that
My beard is
you
itchy.
guys want Dan to join the stream, right?
Oh my god, it's Ozzy.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really
I'm not sure anymore.
like
Because
that's the thing, if
this
he
is
gets
something
on-
that I frequently find a problem with, is that like if you
Ow.
guys wanted him to join, I feel like insulting him like every couple seconds isn't really the best option. Because if that's the case, then he would think that he can't really speak to us because he would just get publicly harassed. What I'm saying is that I'm not agreeing with him, but like as an example, like with the slumber thing, she did have good intentions going in, but like the way that she did it with basically insulting him and not really critiquing it, that's the thing that ruined it. And I kind of disagree with the argument that like, oh, it's the internet, you're bound to get like insulted. It's like common. Because it's common doesn't mean that it's good. We can
Oh,
imply
rape
that
is common. That doesn't mean it's good.
All right,
Well,
I get what
yeah.
you're saying there, and maybe going about it a different way probably would have gotten him to talk a bit better. I'll admit that. Like, maybe going about it the way was different, but the issue is it's hard not to get that way considering some of the things he's done.
Mhm.
And we have tried being calm about it, but every time we try to state a point, he tries to talk over us. So it's kind of hard. So it's kind of hard to be calm with him if he's just gonna do this. And I'm sorry, people, if he's gonna do this and get real close up to the mic and just start yelling and screaming so that people can't get their points across. That's really hard. And I've heard the whole argument that, oh, he's a troll. He does this, like he's doing this for attention. Like he's not a troll. He's not a troll. Yeah, I disagree with that point. If Dan was a troll, he would not be getting pissed off at the stuff that we have been saying. No troll would see that. No troll would try to fight back. They would see these people like I've been friends with past trolls. They don't get pissed off. They see this like, oh, people are taking the bait. I might as well continue with it. But the thing with Dan is that he's not a troll. He is not. He's legitimately getting angry because nobody is believing him. And the whole thing with the apology video, the reason why nobody liked it, Dan, is because you were painting yourself as the victim. When you know for a damn fact that it was not 3 days. It was from February 5th to February 18th. What is that, like 3 weeks? It was not.
Who the fuck is PP?
Huh?
Sorry, somebody arrived on my guest list and said PP. Who the fuck is PP?
I don't know.
Well, okay, continue.
Oh yeah, Seb just basically like is making the point for me. If Dan was a troll, he would be embracing the hate, not wanting people to stop.
Wait, hold on. Asbury, I'm gonna kick you real quick, but I'm gonna invite you back, okay?
Okay.
I would pay money to get what? Yeah, I would pay money for the whole like upgrade to add 10 people in, but I'm not paying $20, StreamYard. I'm not doing
It's
that.
not letting me invite this. Oh,
does it say devices? Does it say devices not connected?
Something like that.
Yeah. That's why, because they're not connected to the thing. That's why.
Oh, so you guys are doing a private thing where you need an account in order to be in like it? Because like if otherwise,
we have some kind of like 2-step verification thing on where you have to physically like identify that this is you and not a random person. That I've set it up for my shit because I kept getting raided.
Yeah, like that Google person.
Yeah. That. The PP person could be Dan. I don't know.
I personally think if a person joins with a name called Pen 15 or PP, it could be Dan. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, and another thing, Seb is also saying if Dan was a troll, he'd be proud of the videos made on him and not flagging them. That's another point.
Exactly.
And hell, like those videos that the meme reposter was making. Oh, he claims those are the dude's doing that for shits and giggles. Like he doesn't hate Dan. He doesn't hate him as a person, but he doesn't like what he's doing. Same with Leon. Same with that Scorpion Death Drop guy. He doesn't hate Dan Stein, but he doesn't like what he's doing.
But
and besides, if Dan Stein was a troll, then he wouldn't actually be serious about anything that he did, but he actually is serious.
yeah, I personally think that the times where he said, "If you remove my 300 subscribers, I will jump off the stairs." I honestly think if you do something like that, don't.
Oh my god! And that's another thing. Why?
What type of stairs?
I don't know what type of stairs, but that's another thing I don't like about him. Why suicide? Why the suicide threat every fucking time shit doesn't go your way? Why?
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll explain this. All right.
Go ahead, Eva.
Here's the thing. All right. That's the thing. I do not like when people use suicide as a crutch to get what they want. That is fucking stupid.
And besides, Dan, there are people in real life that do legitimately have suicidal thoughts.
People who have suicide don't fucking use it as a crutch to get what they want.
Yeah, that's like saying that, like, oh, I'm freely able to rape you because I'm repressed. Like, no, it's still a crime no matter how you paint it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
I was about to say this, Dan.
Exactly.
I have a nephew who fucking destroys everything because he's young and he's easier to deal with than you.
Fucking ants on my computer screen.
And he's broken a huge flat screen TV by throwing a dog toy at it. So that gives you an idea of how destructive my nephew is.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time he's threatened suicide before. He's done it with Doodle Tones when he was begging to get into calls. He's done it with Michael when he used his grandfather's death.
If you do not come in contact with me, I will become suicidal. Yeah.
He did it. He did it with me when we were dating, and I gave him 300 subscribers. He said, "If you remove my 300 subscribers, I will freaking jump off my stairs."
I'm still waiting for the
death as a.
Go ahead, Sean.
What I was about to say was that Dan also treats death as if it was a joke a lot of the time. Like Dan like threatening to saying to people that they need to go kill themselves or something like that, and also joke around with somebody committing suicide is not funny. That's actually serious. People have suicidal thoughts.
He got angry at me when I didn't believe him. Which I don't believe. Like Dan, based on your track record, with the suicide threats, you've threatened it multiple times. So I have reason to, and you never gone through with it. So I have reason to believe that it's bullshit. That like your best proof would be to show your medical records of this. If you have claimed it multiple times, I'd like to see a document of your medical records, please.
All of us do, actually.
Yeah, can you take a picture of your medication?
What medication are you taking? What are the medical records? I want to see if this is true, Dan. Show us the medical records then, because Kratos asked that and you freaked the fuck out when he did. And this isn't the first time. Let's talk about this other thing. Why do you keep using people's deaths as a damn crutch? You did it with your grandfather, and you claim that your grandfather, his last dying wish was for your channel to get like 1 million subscribers. Why would that be your grandfather's last dying wish? And you claimed
That's actually a good question.
And
Actually, yeah. Didn't he say that he was hiding from his family?
Oh, yes. Who?
And
Dan?
by the way, I gotta ask Dan this question. If why did you even bring your grandfather up in the first place? What was happening in that call? And stuff didn't have anything to do with your grandfather. And if you wanted your grandfather's wishes to come true, maybe you should have thought about that before raiding Michael's here for no reason. And and there's also another thing that I do actually want to bring up as well. What did your grandfather have anything to do with what was happening? Like, people were getting onto you for spamming one word over and over again.
Yeah, he claimed his grandfather had died because of all the stress that Dan was going through.
Yeah. What was it?
Why does that
What
remind me
was
of
that
like
video?
that?
What was that video?
What video?
What was-
Where he
There was a
said that?
video where he was talking about somebody. I think it was about Michael, and then his voice was squeaky as hell, and he said, "Well, I said this because something because my grandfather and I had planned something. I forgot what it said."
Yeah, yeah, and what was the other stuff that he said on my Fight Night stream that he had a farm. I don't believe that for a second. Like, how, like, and this is another thing. If you're like, if your parents are greedy with money, how come you have a house? How come you have a laptop? How come you have a TV? How come you have everything that's in your damn house if your parents are so greedy with money?
Yeah,
How are you
and
even like a functioning member of society with all this shit? If you're
Wait,
like,
greedy as in, like,
here's another
greedy as in they need a lot.
here's another
greedy as in
question,
they
Dan.
hoard their money. Go ahead,
Dan,
John.
here's another question, Dan. If your parents were so greedy, how were you able to have a Nintendo Switch and also be able to play Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Exactly.
Wait,
Why do you have
like if you could have all of those, why can't you ask your parents for a video game that is not even $60?
Yeah, the SpongeBob game's like $30. Your parents can buy a farm and all this other stuff, but they won't cough up $30 for a game. That's like, like you should be generous that game is $30.
Oh, so Spyro, I kind of didn't hear what you said. What kind of greedy were they? As like greedy as in they have a lot of money, or greedy as in they want a lot of money?
Like they want to, like he made it sound like they hoard all their money, and they don't want to spend it on stuff. But if that was the case, how do they have a house?
Not only a house, but a nice looking house as well.
3 dogs.
Exactly. 3 dogs, a pool, an indoor pool, a boat ride, a lake. What?
I don't believe he has any of that. I don't believe
Yes,
it.
he does.
I don't believe it.
He has a boat ride though.
3
He
dogs.
has a boat and a lake.
He also
I-
has the indoor pool.
And also,
I don't believe that for a
and
second.
also after, and also
Yeah,
after
and
everything that I've seen up to this point with at this point, after everything that I've seen from Dan at this point, him lying about multiple things, it's actually starting to become hard for me to trust anything that he says.
Yeah, actually, at one of the times when he called me at like 3 a.m., he wanted to show me footage of his dog, Duncan. And actually, while he actually did confirm that it was a nice house with an indoor pool and that he had 3 dogs. So at least we know that some of it is true.
Did he show this
Well,
all?
yeah, yes, he has 3 dogs.
Like
That
Dan,
video when he was just said the dog was scared.
like Dan, it's actually hard for me to believe that you actually do have a farm of your own that is named after you, since you live in Florida.
Yeah, there's no farms in Florida. And if it is in another state, how the hell are you getting it delivered to you?
Wait, what?
Making a business?
Wait, what?
Apparently, what Dan is apparently saying, like, oh, I have this farm, but it's not in Florida; it's in another state, and I'm having it delivered to
What
you.
other state?
He never specified what state it was. He just said, oh, it's in another state.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, and I have the but let's also bring this up, Dan. Why did you try editing your wiki page to make people look bad?
Wait, he
I
did
have-
that?
Yeah, I have the screenshots of the stuff that he did.
I don't know how to screen share. Can somebody screen share?
Yeah, I'm screen sharing. Like, you click on my, like, do you see like kind of like a whited out box, kind of faded next to me?
Mhm.
Tap that, and it should ask you if you want to add it to the stream. You click
I don't
yes
see
or no. Or, tap on
Sorry.
my thing. Yeah, if you're on
Okay.
mobile, you just have to tap on. You just have to tap on it. It's gonna say, "Do you want to add this to the stream?" Do you want to hit yes?
Wait, I don't see it.
You don't? Hang on. Let me put it back up. Do you see it now?
It says a solo layout.
Solo layout. Click. I don't know how. Are you on mobile?
Yeah.
It should be like right next to my name. Like, there should be another box. And then you
Wait.
tap it, and then it says, "Do you want to add it to the stream?" You hit yes.
So it's okay. Can you send me a screenshot what it looks like?
Here, hang on. It's let me get the snipping
I
tool out.
don't. Wait. Can it be on app? Can I download this app, or is it just on?
It's made. I don't think it has an app. It's on browser, but it should be. Yeah, it should be like.
Yeah, I'm on browser.
Yeah, are you seeing
So, hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and get going. I need to go get around to going to sleep here soon, and I gotta use the restroom.
All right, take care, man.
Later.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
All right, so like
Okay.
here, like, take a pic, like, send, like, screenshot your thing and send it to me on Discord. I can kind of try to direct you.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll take the screen share away for now.
Wait, your screen sharing?
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
was. All right, so, all right, comments, banners, brand. Oh, go to guests. You hit get. Or wait, no. Wait. Yeah, hit guests. Hang on.
Okay.
Here, hang on. Do you see it now?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, tap on it, and then it says, yeah. All right, so here's is this in order? Oh, no, it's not in order. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so this wasn't the CC wiki, okay.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna try to order these in the correct order.
Okay.
Yeah, there's this, and then I think this. Yeah, this went before this. Oh, yeah, here it is. Correct order. All right, so everything. This is the old one. This is the new one. And everything in bold right here is what Dan changed. Originally, this said Dan didn't take it very well, but Dan edited it and said Dan took it how any rational person would if someone sent people to go attack them. Michael asked his fans to send Dan some tips on how to improve, and by that we mean to cause trouble.
That's so narcissistic. Why does that sound narcissistic?
Yeah, and then here's the next edit that he did. Where is it? It says and by that he meant he sent his fans to witch hunt Dan. No, I'm just merely pointing out the facts. So before you spurg out and say I'm defending, I just let this be known that I'm neutral. Hey Dan, if you wanted to make this more convincing, why is this written in third person, but then it's magically first person?
Exactly.
It should always be in third person.
Yeah, but Dan saw through Michael's disguise since Dan saw through Michael's disguise since he claimed it was constructive criticism. At the time, he claimed that it was reverse psychology. After speaking with him about it, he said reverse psychology isn't a word. I was looking since I was pretty blatant about what he was doing.
This is like one of those like 5-minute craft videos. Olivia is packing her things.
Oh shit!
Isn't it so amazing?
This.
Sometime
I didn't know he did this. Holy shit.
Yeah, he edited the shit, but luckily Light was able to figure out how to undo the edits. Some time has passed, and they have both seen the error of their ways and became friends again, but it didn't end there. You see, at the time, Dan's grandfather has died due to all the stress that he's been going through. Dan asked his haters to cut him some slack, and they saw it as using his grandfather's death as an excuse to not be called out, but that was very much so false. Here's the next edit. Here's the next edit to where he edited the Slumber part. Slumber's a former friend of Dan who made a commentary on Dan. She later appeared in Dan Stein's video titled The Past, Present, and Future of Dan Stein. However, their friendship came to an abrupt end when Slumber joined a stream with Spyro the Bug Boy, leading Dan to sever ties with Slumber. They later debated in said stream. Dan, however, couldn't let this go, and he changed his Discord server rules to attacking Slumber and has tried to have her channel mass flagged. He's also called Spyro and Slumber the enemy. Slumber made a few live streams on Dan, which Dan had tried to remove. Dan has also endorsed and helped with a raid on Slumber's new stream. Oh no! Oh wait, no. This goes last. I think this goes last. So what is?
Okay.
Did any of the streams get successfully raided? Because I know there was that one time when Beagle came in, but I don't think that's considered a raid.
It was one of the streams was taken down, but Slumber was able to repeal it, and it was put back up.
And then was it private? I wonder what happened to it.
Dan, however, couldn't let this go, and he changed the rules and has tried to flag the stream down for cyberbullying. Keep in mind that Slumber in the exact live stream has sent people to go into Dan's server to spy on him. She never did that. I don't know where the fuck you got that from.
Probably Luxia.
Oh, this is the exposing him. This is funny. Exposing him for the SIBE. It's a deadly disease, guys. We need to watch out for it. Now this is the part where he edited Light's page. He wanted to put cyberbullying, but he clearly didn't finish the thing. Now this is Light. Yeah.
How the fuck did he gain access to the fandom and edit it anyway?
I don't know.
I think like you can edit it however you want in case you're a commentator.
Yeah. Dan Stein versus Light. This has changed, by the way. Light is a YouTuber who has been editing Dan's wiki page to make him look bad, so Dan edited the wiki page to spread the truth. Light didn't take this very well and claimed that Dan was being biased, even though this page was originally biased, and he just made it even more biased by punting fake screenshots and making people like Michael and Slumber look 100% innocent. All Dan was doing was making it equal and not biased, because all this wiki pages ever do is make Dan out to be the villain. But one positive thing I can say is that Light kept the change that Dan made to the black people or the devil part, but other than that, the rest of the page is very biased. Now, what you did, Dan?
First person.
Hold on. I got several. All right, I'm gonna respond to this real quick.
Go ahead.
Holy shit! You have to be a dumbass if you didn't think Dan did this.
An entire thing is first person.
Yeah, and then this was all edited. All the screenshots that Light had taken and had linked are right here. Every single thing that Light got was linked with the proof. And Dan
what does it say? Read it.
Okay, so these are the rules that were made to attack Slumber. Rule 1, don't infringe on people's First Amendment rights unless if they're talking about Slumber. Don't respect Slumber. Rule 3, next time you talk about Slumber, you will get banned. Rule 4, spam I hate Slumber in the chat. That goes against this and this. Rule 5, spam Waluigi porn on Slumber's DMs. Give Slumber death threats. Start drama with Slumber, not me.
What the fuck? Waluigi, what?
Days after he like made this chat, he like deleted his old server and then made a new.
Yeah, Waluigi porn. Anyway, I got one thing to say. Dan, at this point, people are pointing this shit out so you don't mess with the group you can't fucking handle. You can't even handle this group, and they're not even doing. They're just exposing you for shit you haven't actually done. Like, it could be a lot worse, but you acting like this is the worst of the worst. You could be dealing with fucking kiwi farmers. You could be dealing with people like that. I don't give a shit that you're a human being.
I appreciate Lexia. She's the thing that made me join this drama.
And here's the raid.
Guys, what the fuck?
Deal's a fucking kid. He is a kid. Yeah, I'll make you a mod if you organize a raid.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
That's why he joined in multiple times, then pretended to be Dan when Slumber asked, and then revealed his face. I think on that same live stream, he got kicked like 7 times.
Yeah, he did.
Are you done sharing?
Not yet.
He didn't have
There's more. There's more. There's more that light link. There's
Hold
more.
on, Lee.
Yeah, there's more.
Lee's in backstage.
Look, here's the raid that he did on Toastek. Nice revealing your mom's name.
Kenobi, what the fuck is a Kenobi?
Hashtag Toastek for president.
It's a Star Wars name. This is stuff that's already been shown. I'm guessing it's the same with.
I see my own page.
Yeah, where's a popular page?
I really want to know what a Kenobi is. Like,
it's a Star Wars character.
I know, but oh my god, does he? I honestly think he's gay.
I am the most popular I have the most popular wiki page in that thing.
So does Dog Doodle Tones is on there too. This is stuff that was already. Here, I can get rid of all this now. But yeah, Dan, it's all this stuff that you done, Dan.
I joined there one day.
You remember Akumu?
Who's Akumu?
Oh, he was the dude.
I heard of them.
Hello.
Hi.
We're defending Madame.
Hold on. What were you saying, Ahima?
Oh, do you know Akumu? Apparently, he's gonna make a video on Doodles or some shit after he made a video on Fuchsia and Pondering it.
Bro, Susie made a video on me at one point, bro. Humor. I want to see that.
Anyway, about Dan, though. Fucking hell. He is.
Dan is flagging people's videos that are about him.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Okay, so here's the question.
Between the two of them, who had been more toxic relationship with Dan?
Ooh. That's
too big of a tough question. Give us something easier.
No.
I hate you. No, that's it. I can't think of it.
I
don't know.
Sky, because Sky, I don't know really.
I don't know. That's a hard question.
We have to tell what
Right,
he
it's
did
too
to
big
us,
of a
and then
harder
we have to debate.
question. Give us something easier, as
maybe like it's probably a teen question.
It's not like he. I mean, he's not like he was dating a fucking 5-year-old. he was, I would have been shocked.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a hard question.
yeah.
That is a hard
It,
question.
I'm just saying that as a joke. I feel like
Mm.
everyone equally has one. Has like a worst experience with Dan.
Who just?
I don't think it's
Hema
up for
left.
debate.
Honestly, I think like the only thing I had was when he made me draw his character as a female with giant tits and a giant ass.
What the? What?
Danielle
Yeah.
Stein.
You know,
He
I'm
asked
just
me to
gonna call
moan
him
for him.
Danielle Stein, considering he's such a big NTSJW.
He asked me to moan for him.
Yeah,
What?
it's so
Oh my god.
disgusting.
All right. Well, I hope you.
He-
I've said this before, but about the child porn shit. Dan, do I need to pull up the article that explains this?
I didn't realize he had CP.
yeah. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Oh, hang on. Let me go get it because Michael linked it on his Twitter. Let me go get it.
Let me share your post, man.
Like, I didn't
Sad.
realize he had CP until now.
I don't know. Cause when I
That's
was dating
shocking.
Dan,
Yeah, I need to send this DMs, but I don't have anybody's DMs except for Pemper.
Bruh.
Hang on.
I
Where is
added
it?
you. I don't know why you didn't add me. I added you on Discord.
That is disgusting. That is
Wait, who are
disgusting,
you?
Burnett. That's actually gross.
Are you
I'm
Surreal?
sending it to Leaf first, because like, she's like the first thing that pops up here.
Yeah,
Look
and I
at
think
this
I'm gonna
shit.
show
Look at
you guys
this.
a
This is
screenshot that he
disgusting.
said of like the Azrael 101. I want this, but as me as female.
Yeah.
Didn't you
I'm
want to
sending
ask
it
me
to
a question?
Spyro
Yeah.
now. Hold up.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, well, how did you meet?
How did I
How
meet
did you meet? Dan. Yeah. How did you meet
Oh,
Dan?
I met him through a VR chat. He was just walking around telling people to subscribe to his channel, and I bumped into him, and they said, "Okay, sure, why not? I'm bored." And then he was
okay.
doing a live.
Okay, so basically, this was a request that like Dan wanted me to do, and then I ended up doing it.
Bruh.
There's also a Sky. My thing's up with the article.
Honestly, I think the reason I came in contact with him was because of a failed commentary group called LGN.
That fucking thing
Oh.
sucks.
Afterwards, he gave
Wait,
us a
why did
link to the
we
server,
leave?
and then
That fucking thing sucks.
I don't know. Hang on. What is that? Oh.
Okay.
All right, here's the article. It
Wait,
says,
did I? I'm so sorry.
I left by accident. Oops. Oh shit.
Penis.
child of not in the digital age, more young people are being
Penis.
charged. Created laws that apply to minors. Where's the part where it says here it is. Under Proposition 21, a minor age 16 or older can be tried as an adult for any crime at the court's discretion. If charged in an adult criminal court, your minor child faces severe penalties for child pornography offenses. Depending on the specific violation, your child could face up to 8 years in prison and fines up to $100,000 for child pornography offenses. He or she will also be required to register as a sex offender under PC 290. Minors sentenced to prison or jail time are often held in a county juvenile detention center until they are 18 years of age, when they are transferred to a jail or prison facility.
Wait, what happens if they don't pay? Or do
Oh,
they?
then I guess the whole family gets. I don't know. It doesn't say, but I'm guessing. The whole family is gonna get like fined. I don't know. Maybe they go. I don't know. Maybe they go to jail or something. I don't know about that. It doesn't say. Juvenile court is different from adult criminal court. If a minor is tried as a juvenile in court, the case is tried and decided by a judge on a bench trial. The prosecution must prove that the minor defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. If the juvenile defendant is found guilty, the judge is said to have sustained the people's petition, and a disposition hearing will take place to determine his or her sentence. Juvenile court sentences could include serving time in a juvenile hall with fines, which may be paid at the minor's parents. Contact, and then it's like links to like a like a lawyer agency or something.
That's fucked,
So
bro.
Dan, we know that you have child pornography. You are basically fucking screwed. If
Wait,
the
when did he send it?
apparently, like Sky apparently said that Dan had harassed her for nudes.
And when
sorry,
was
sorry.
that? Like, if it was like when he turned 16, then yeah, that'd be illegal.
Oh, Lee left again.
Okay. Well
I
then.
think it might be connection issues.
Yeah.
So, when was the first time he sent pornography or child pornography?
Sky.
Yeah. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, I'd like to
Wait, what?
ask, when was the first time he sent child pornography?
He asked me.
So he asked you, okay, so who sent it?
Hmm.
I want someone to answer, because like, depending on how old he was, it can and cannot be considered illegal.
He was 16. He was age
I don't
16.
think he sent
He was
child
he was
pornography to me or
he was
any
at the
other
age
place.
of 16 when he
Hmm.
said when he
Yes.
when he was pestering you.
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, that is illegal. But did he actually send any?
Didn't you, Sky? Didn't you say he had a video of you undressing and he streamed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fucking illegal.
Yeah,
He's
and
done.
yeah, and
Yeah,
he
was
and he
no-
can.
he was
Yeah.
streaming, and I sent him a video. I asked him if he was still streaming. He said no, he was still streaming, and then he left the call. And then we talked about this, and then he said it was my fault. He started screaming at me. Talked about this again. He still said it was my fault. It's whatever.
Was it all on stream?
Yeah, but he had
Wait,
to delete the stream.
with you on stream?
Is this stream
Yeah.
still up?
No, he deleted it because he didn't want to get flagged. I wish he still had it up though.
Well, he's probably. Well, we know he's in possession of the video. He probably deleted it, but the police will check the hard drive on the tower.
Exactly.
What if he deletes like the thing entirely? Deletes from his
Oh no!
recycling
Like
bin, his hard drive.
it will still be on the. It'll still be on the thing. Like I forget how I was like explain this. I don't remember exactly how it is, but even if you delete something off your phone, it's still on like the hard drive. It's like some kind of like memory bank thing. It's like I don't remember
A
exactly
SIM card.
how it works. Yeah, that.
SIM
It's
card?
that. Yeah, that. The SIM card holds everything that has happened. So if the cops end up going to his house and they search that computer and the SIM card, he's fucked and he will be placed in jail.
I remember this time he started freaking out because somebody said that he was gonna go. He said, "What is this? What did he say?" He said, I forgot what it. Oh, he said he started freaking out because somebody was gonna find his IP address, and and report him to the police. And then he said, then he started talking to this guy. He was like from Australia or something. And that's how I met Kratos, to be honest. Because I was sleeping one day and I woke up and then he kept on adding me. And then that's how I met Kratos.
Oh man, I'm fucking tired of shit. I might head to bed after this.
Okay.
But yeah, Dan. Like a kind of similar situation happened with Bad Fox. Look, now that I said his name, he's gonna show up in this stream. Fuck you, Bad Fox. You're a piece of shit, and you shouldn't have bragged about doing illegal shit and then telling people, and then bragging and saying, "Oh, you're not gonna find me," because guess what, dude? You pretty much like you were asking to get doxxed, dude. you've done illegal shit and then bragged about people not knowing where you lived, guess what, dude? You got doxxed, and I'm surprised you're not in fucking jail yet. Now, if he shows up, you'll know it's him because he'll show up on an alt account and he'll say, "Excuse me, sir," but and then he'll like say like, "Oh, like why it's wrong." Just ban him immediately. He's irrelevant. We buried his ass on a stream and he's pissed off and he's looking for fights.
The Russian roulette thing, that just, oh my gosh. That makes me think that it's like, are you stupid, dumb, or stupid? That's just.
Seb asked in the chat, when you consider the child porn trauma to Sky and nearly causing Tricky to commit suicide, would it be safe to guess 40 years in jail for Dan? Well, that's dependent on the sentence. Because like we got like what, like sexual harassment charges. We have the evidence that he was bullying Tricky, and the possession of child pornography. Like we have 3 cases of sexual harassment, the mocking somebody for suicide, like pushing somebody to suicide, almost. Tricky didn't go through it, but he's fine now, and child pornography.
Yeah.
So he's done. Like I'm straight up saying this. Dan's done. Like there's no like if I read an article like in the next couple days or so saying that he's in jail, I'm not gonna be surprised because he had it coming. He knew
Florida
what he did was
man in jail for child pornography.
Because like I'm being honest, like he shouldn't have done this shit. Like if he wasn't so fucking stupid about this shit, none of this would be happening. People wouldn't fucking hate him so much. He can blame me and others for all he wants, but he has done this to himself, especially with how he was acting on Sly's stream. You all saw that.
Yeah.
The dude, he was literally acting insane. The whole fucking stream, he was acting insane. He drew something on his head. Holy shit! And then and then he got all close up to the mic, started like screaming and blowing and whistling, getting close up to the camera. Like,
and then
he's gone mad.
And then the Coca-Cola thing was unnecessary. Seriously, he grabbed the Coca-Cola bottle and started sucking on it, and then he said this to me. That's you to me. And that's when I started screaming and stuff. That's nasty. Oh, that's what he said.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go after the dad. Because Dan signed it under his dad's stuff. They're gonna go after the dad.
He's being murdered. Literally. So that means his own dad's account has little child pornography.
Yeah, they're gonna go after the dad. Yeah. And the dad's gonna be the one that gets sent to jail.
Bruh. God.
It's like I'm being honest, like there's no saving him at this point. Like there's no trying to reason with him. He's clearly shown that he doesn't care and that he's not sorry for what he did. I don't
you can
see
give him white room torture, but that's just too much. That's just too much.
Yeah. Hell, even Tricky, the guy who was trying to help him, hates him now.
It's just the fact that he said the thing that it says I don't the say when he said if I say sorry it wouldn't be good enough.
It's not gonna be good enough. Oh, go ahead, Pepper.
Like the reason why his apology was like never like accepted is because like what is it? I think he said himself that like, oh, I'm sorry, but like that's just basically his entire
He
apology.
painted himself as the victim. That's why people didn't like that apology.
Yeah.
And then he wants to get all pissed off and say like, "Oh, no one's gonna like accept my apologies anymore." Dude, you made one apology, but the reason why nobody liked it, you painted yourself as the victim. Nobody likes that kind of stuff. And hell, you can say, "Oh, all these people," dude. I saw plenty of positive comments. I saw one was even by Sly saying like, "Dude, you need to get help." Like, why the and what is what does
Honestly,
that
I
say?
think
And think about this too. If Dan gets his dad in jail with this, what will his mother think or his brother? Does he have a younger brother?
yes,
Yeah,
he actually does.
Ethan.
He does? Because
Yeah.
I found like he brought it up so many times, like I didn't believe him. Like every time he muted his in the calls I've been in with him, every time he muted his mic, he would say, "Oh, I'm talking to my little brother," and it was the same excuse every time. So I didn't believe him. And I still don't believe that he's got anger issues or that he's actually suicidal. And the basic proof was on that stream. He got pissed off when I said I didn't believe him.
It's just, I don't know. It's just, I think if you want to make things right, if you don't want stuff to happen, you should have the correct evidence. Do not change your story. Do not change your story. You address every single thing that has happened. Okay? That's
Shit.
just
Don't mind that.
that makes sense.
I know he's not going to do that.
I know.
He'll bring up the excuse saying like, "Oh, if I do this, my haters will win."
No.
Why does he care? Oh my god.
Why does he shouldn't give a fuck. The reason why people keep picking on him is because he keeps like I don't understand his logic. I'm gonna make a video talking shit about someone. Oh god, these people are shit talking me. I'm gonna make a video crying about it. These people are still shit talking me. I'm gonna make more videos crying about it. You're feeding into it, Dan. That's not what like people pick on you because they like seeing you get pissed off. They like seeing you cry about it. You even made a video, that video like why I'm getting hate. You tried to fake tears in that. You
Oh my
tried to
gosh,
fake.
Trisha Paytas.
You tried to get crocodile tears so people would back off. That's why I don't like you, Dan. I don't like people who act like that.
Hold on. Let me get a video where he tried okay. Like, so you guys know Trisha Paytas, right?
Yeah, Trisha Paytas kind of sucks.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Bruh.
I have to go. It's already 8:50, 1:58. So see you, Lee.
Oh, wait.
See you, Lee.
Riley. Okay, this is. Oh my gosh. This is the type of stuff that he tries to pull. Oh my goodness. Like this girl. I want you to stream this, okay? Sorry, I'm gonna send you the link to the video. I want you to stream it so you can see how she basically pulls what Dan does.
Mm-hmm. Here, let me see this. Oh shit!
That just stream it.
Oh hell, I know this girl.
Yeah, it's
no
Trisha
wonder.
Paytas.
No wonder she looks familiar. I knew she looked familiar. All right, here, my screen share's up. All
right.
Okay, I added it. Church.
It should be 2.
Gonna get you.
This is what he tried to do.
Like, not delicious. You feel delicious, but you also feel like
What's
fried.
even the video about?
I have chills at the moment. I'm recording this. I don't know if I'm going to put this out there. I'm feeling a lot of emotions. What else is new? This month has been.
This is the type of shit that he be trying to pull, bro.
I don't want to be announcing like I'm vegan, but like
I'll give her this. At least she's not walking. At least she's not making a circle around like several different rooms and walking back and forth between them. I'll give her that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's staying on her kitchen floor.
Nugget.
Bro,
Yeah, mama, come to me.
this is just basically her in the kitchen.
What
Like,
is
I
that
don't see
burger?
the issue with it.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
It's a burger.
Oh, that looks like a dumpster burger.
Those are California burgers.
Coastline.
Oh.
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't
look at
know
the
what that
meat
is.
inside. It's pink.
Those are California burgers?
Yeah.
Oh my! It looks like she fished that out of a dumpster. I'm not watching. I'm sorry. I'm not watching any more of that. No,
I
I'm
don't see
not
the
watching any more
issue.
of that.
It's just her in the kitchen. The only thing I saw was just her crying. I think she was. I'm not sure.
Her crying about
Yeah,
what?
we
Dan
don't
reminds me of
know.
the Joker more.
Oh yeah. Oh, is Azriel asleep?
Yeah, she's asleep. She's always asleep in the calls.
Oh boy.
No, she was in
Oh
like
my
a
gosh,
call for
he's
like
snores.
7 hours.
Azriel's asleep. Azriel.
He's snoring.
Azriel, I'm playing fucking music.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess
I know
that,
she doesn't have headphones. I know for a fact that she doesn't.
I guess remove her from the call. I don't know. I really don't know.
She sound like that.
All right, well, anyways, I'm gonna go. It's 2 in. So I
Yeah, I'm
hope
about to
you
start
all.
ending this.
Yeah. So see ya.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Alright. He sleeps in 2 a.m. That makes me to the man of culture. Gamer.
Yep. Well then.
Alright, now I'm gonna go watch some TikToks because I'm bored.
Okay.
You know,
Bye.
I'm gonna work on that script on Slumber. You know what? That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, I hope everybody had fun watching this, I guess. Well, goodbye. Have a good night.